Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Episode of the Cletus Cassidy Show is brought to you by Ray's Ribs, Root Canals, and Rectal Exams. Be treated like a star at the 4R. Their owner, Ray, is dedicated to taking care of your entire person. From lip-smacking, down-home, delicious ribs to gentle, heartwarming rectal exams given with a mother's gentleness, Ray has you covered. Ray believes that just giving you delicious ribs isn't enough. Allow him to take care of you where they go in and where they come out. Right now, you can get Ray's 4R Rooter to the Tutor Special. That's 2 slabs of his slow-cooked ribs in any flavor, a dental exam, front sold separately, and a rectal exam for only $29.99. Ray's Ribs, Root Canals, and Rectal Exams. He's got you from front to back.
Yeah, good morning. It's a lot happening here this morning. Y'all gotta be forgiven. Everything's going on. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. We took the day off. We take one day off and everything goes crazy in here. You just don't know what's gonna happen after the day. Oh, wait, there you go. After the day off. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am not. I had to put a placeholder in there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. Took one day off. I took a day off. Y'all hold on real quick here. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Y'all stay right where you are. It's a lot happening this morning. It's a different morning. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. It's Friday. It's Friday, and y'all are here, and I'm happy that y'all are here. I'm glad that y'all are here. Touched. Feel great. I was off yesterday. We're gonna get into yesterday's show. We're gonna get into today's show. We're gonna do a whole lot of stuff, but it's a lot going on. First of all, thank you for being here. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before and found it not robbery to come back and watch one more time, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. We took a day. We took a day yesterday. The consistency was broken. The streak is over. I had been streaking, and now I'm not streaking anymore. And I feel some kind of way about my lack of streakiness. I feel some sort of way. But anyway, we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, this show is guaranteed to go a lot of directions. The one direction it's sure to go in every time is going to be left. I mean, we have no idea what's going to happen on this show. That's one thing I can tell you with absolute certainty. There's no blueprint. There's no script. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen, except at some point in time, it's going to go wrong. To quote the great Negro poet Kanye West, when it all falls down. And it's going to fall down at some point. We hope to try to keep it up, but we're just like every man. Just like every man in the world. I'm hoping to keep it up. but at some point, it's gonna go down. I'm gonna try my best to keep it up as long as I can, but at some point, it's gonna fall down. So anyway, we'll move on to it. But the only thing that happens on this show consistently is that I speak to everybody that speaks to me, man. And the first 3 people get the morning mythical medals. So let me go ahead and get those out. They're a little weird this morning because people spoke twice in the morning. But anyway, the bronze medal goes to Trouble, Marsha Copeland, also known as Trouble. Good morning to you. The silver this morning goes to Franita Rollins Delk. And the gold medal goes to TT, Tiny and Tasty, Crystal Purnell. TT with the gold, Franita with the silver, Marsha with the bronze, and getting the aluminum fourth, Patricia Pippin, PP, in the building with the aluminum fourth. Also here, man, it's Christine, good morning. Yolanda, good morning. Bishop Calvin Hill, good morning. Rosetta, Cynthia, good morning. Slim Goody, Staris in the building. Lynette, good morning. Joyce Brown, good morning. Tony, Delisa, triple morning from Wendy this morning. Morning. Janice, good morning. I hope you're doing well too. See, we got in there. It's Friday. Y'all must have stuff to do. It's summertime. Ain't nobody got time to be on the show. I missed a day, and now all the viewers are gone. The algorithm is off. Bernard put in here. This is what I'm telling you. This is why you don't need to have no friends. Your friends, you act like they're your friends, but they all looking for their one moment. They all looking for their one moment to take you down. I missed one day of the show. One day. And Bernard was in here pumping his show. Well, he ain't here. Go watch my show. My show be on every morning. It's crazy. Now people going over there to watch his show. They're not coming back. That's how people do. What up, though, JP? You miss one day, your friends will try to slide right on in and stab you right in the back. That's why I didn't do the show yesterday, because of the back pain I had from being stabbed in the back. I missed one episode. One episode, he came right on in. It just shows me that he been waiting on that the whole time. He been waiting for there to be a day that I didn't do the show. He was waiting. He couldn't wait. He was like, oh, finally, my opportunity. That's supposed to be my boy. That's supposed to be my friend. And he slid right on in there. He couldn't wait. He could not wait. See, and it probably feels that way because it's a long running joke that we can't wait for him to get out the way so that I can get to his wife. You know, once he die, his wife is mine. You know, I'm never gonna make no advances on her while she's still alive. But while he's still alive, but once he go, it's a wrap. So yesterday's show, I did do the show. I got to come back and be honest to my listeners. I gotta be. We family, and I know family lies to each other, but I lied to y'all yesterday. I didn't do the show yesterday. Told y'all I didn't do the show due to a scheduling conflict. I think that's what I put on Facebook, was that there was a scheduling conflict. Now, the whole truth was I just didn't feel good yesterday. I didn't feel good yesterday. I felt horrible. I felt really, really bad yesterday. I'm still a bit congested. I'm trying to get over that. And I just didn't feel like doing it yesterday. I got up yesterday and I tried. I said, let me go in there and get him this show. And my body was like, nah, don't do it. My body was like, nah, they don't deserve it. That's what my body said. My body was like, they don't deserve it. My body was like, don't get them nothing. You get them country boys nothing. So there was a shot time. So I didn't do it. I didn't do the show yesterday. And I know it threw off y'all day. It threw my day off yesterday. But if I could be honest, if I could be brutally honest, if I could be honest at a level I'm not usually honest at, it felt good. That personal day felt all right. Just taking a day off, it came through. I was like, oh, is this what it feels like to just sleep in? Is this what it's like to not have to get up? That thing was crazy. I got up and didn't do it. I didn't do the show yesterday, and I felt all right. The quote, the old Negroes, I don't feel no waste time. I felt okay coming through. It may start a trend. I might start taking a day off every now and again for no reason. And Denzel was right. You know I ain't had no schedule conflict before 8. Yeah, that's really hard. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Snoop. All right, JP, I'm gonna call you later. You knew I ain't had no schedule. It was the only lie I could think of. I'm not a good liar. I'm not a good liar. That's why I don't do well in relationships. That's why I don't do well in relationships. I'm way too honest. I'm way too honest. She asked me where I was last night. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell her. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I left home to be with my side piece. That's all I'm gonna tell her, Crystal, I feel like I could have told y'all. I wanted to tell y'all, but I also know if I tell everybody that I didn't feel good, I wouldn't have gotten any rest. People be meaning well. I did make it to the doctor on time. People be meaning well, but I wouldn't have got no rest. I would have been like, if I would have put up there, I'd be like, yo, I don't feel good. Phone would have been going crazy. Hey man, and it would have been all people being nice to be like, you need anything, want anything? Hey man, is anything? Hey, make sure you get some rest. Like my phone would have been going crazy. There people texting and inboxing and sending pigeons and all kinds of stuff. And I just been like, hey, I mean, I know y'all mean well, but it wouldn't have worked out. So I just had to be like, I got a scheduling conflict. I had to protect my peace. And I appreciate y'all caring. I appreciate the caring, but I wouldn't have been able to rest at all. I would have been in his Jake just up. So then I would have might as well have did the show. It's Friday. I still ain't 100%. I'm like 78, maybe 80%. I still got a lot of snot trying to make its way out of my body. And I'm trying to be a man about it. I'm trying to be a man. They say men are the worst when they don't feel well. So I'm trying to make sure that made him early to his meeting. My fault. Trying to make sure. They say men are the worst when they sick. Let's take my temperature, make sure. If it comes up green, it's good. See, look, there's no HIPAA violations. 97.9. I ain't got no fever, nothing. Just stuffy. And I'm telling y'all where it all came from. I know where it all came from. A couple of nights ago, let me tell you where it came from. I realized I'm not made to be gay. Pride month or not. And y'all can be proud, but not me. I'm gonna be bashful. There's no pride here. Low self-esteem. I'm not made to do woman stuff. I'm not made for it. My body is not built for lady stuff. It just ain't. The other day, I went to bed. I got a fan. If y'all recall back a few days ago, maybe a few weeks ago, my air conditioner decided it ain't feel like working. So I bought a fan. So not too long, a few days ago, I decided I'm gonna sleep with the fan on at night. I had the air conditioner on and the fan on. And that fan wind is what got me. Had that fan on, I woke up that next morning, my body was like, there was so much snot in my body, you could feel it trying to find room. Like, I'm in here. Come on, give me some room, lungs. It's crazy. Speaking of which, not only do I put my own personal business out there, but I put my family members' personal business out there. Had an aunt in the hospital. She had pneumonia. And I told her, I said, listen, this is what I didn't understand. She likes attention. She needed attention so much she ended up being in the hospital. So we had to pay attention to her. She had the pneumonia. She wanted all the nurses to come look at her. She was trying to find a doctor. Just trying to find somebody new, And it's my aunt. She's a little older. She's a little older. Life has been lifing with her, Now I also have a friend that's in the hospital too. They went with two separate approaches to going into the hospital. Two separate approaches. She went into the hospital with the pneumonia. She just went ahead in. Whatever she had going on that day. She didn't even grab a wig or nothing. She just put some pantyhose over her hair and just went in. And she ain't got a lot of hair. That's how you know we related, because we got the same haircut. Both of us got the same hair. You know, the whole family, men and women, we all rocking a number one against the grain. So she went in the hospital ready. Now I have another friend that's in the hospital. I went to go see that friend in the hospital yesterday. Totally different. They were like, I was going to the emergency room. So what I did was I showered up, got clean, was smelling all fresh, put on some oils. I like to go into the hospital. You go into the hospital or a date, but you never know what you're gonna meet when you're in the hospital. So he saw it differently. He was like, I'm gonna go in, ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and clean. Meanwhile, my aunt just went in. And she was just like, y'all just gonna take this. I don't know which way to go. My grandmama always told me to make sure you had on clean drawers at all times. She's like, you need to have on clean drawers all the time in case an emergency happens. She's like, in case of emergency, make sure your drawers are clean. And I spent my whole life reminding my grandma that depending on the emergency, the first thing I'm gonna do is soil my drawers. I spent my life letting her know that. What do y'all think is the best way to go? Do you gotta if you're going into the emergency room, go in fresh? Do you clean up before you go in? Or do you just let them people in the hospital know what it is? I'm like, this is me. Are you going in, Mary J. Blige, just take me as I am? Or you gonna doll up to go in there? I think that if you go in the hospital looking too good, they're gonna think ain't nothing wrong with you. That emergency room don't want you in there no way. They trying to get you in and out. You go to your regular doctor, you got just a regular doctor's appointment. Absolutely, shower up, go in clean. I say you go to your regular doctor's appointment, super fresh. But I think you go to the emergency room, you gotta have a little stank on you. You gotta have a little stank. You getting these sweaty balls. Take me in all my lack of freshness. Matter of fact, I think you got to go in there looking back. When you go in the emergency room, they look at you, triage. They look at you. If you look right, they not finna do nothing for you. You about to make your wait so much longer. You go in there all spry and chipper, smelling good, looking nice. That ain't finna happen for you. But you go in there looking like you sick, you got to look like you sick. I don't care if you ain't got nothing but a hangnail. You got to look like you sick. You look like her? If you don't look like her, you a sicker. No, sir. Now, my cousin, my auntie, she took it to the next level. This heifer, because I was supposed to go see her at the hospital. I told her I'd come by there and see her. She leaves the hospital, got the pneumonia, leaves the hospital. I call, I say, hey, I'm out. Yesterday, I went out, got on my bicycle yesterday, went on my bike ride. And I'm going to tell y'all, I realize now that closing all the rings on my Apple Watch has become the most important thing in my life. It's top of the list. That's all that I do. I gotta close these rings on my Apple Watch. I'm currently in a competition with somebody. They cheating, but I'm in. And I know y'all saying how they cheating because they got their exercise goal set at 15 minutes a day. They ain't even exercising. Michelle Obama said we got to do at least 30. I don't think the watch should even let him put it at 15. But it did. So he got 15 minutes a day. So when he works out 30 minutes, he gets 200 points. When I work out 30 minutes, I only get 100. It's not fair. It's cheating, in my opinion. It's cheating because he's not meeting the same standards that I'm meeting. But it's okay. He's chunkier than I am. So I let him have it. He's taking his baby steps. So I still yesterday, no matter how bad I felt, no matter how I was like, I don't feel no ways tired. I'm gonna go ahead and get on this bike. So I went ahead and got on the bike, and I was gonna ride to my auntie's house, just to check her out, see how she was feeling. That's all I wanted to do. Go check on her, see how she was. And this heifer left the hospital, got checked out of the hospital, and went to go get eyelashes on. The first thing she did was go get some bat wings put in. Who does that? Who does that? The first thing she did was go get some eyelashes put on. I'm going over there to go see her, and here she is, bat wings. You went to go get bat wings put in? That's what you decided to do. That to you was what was more important. Was to go and get yourself some eyelashes. So you in there getting eyelashes with the P pneumonia. I couldn't even believe it. Right, Janice. She wasn't that sick. She couldn't have been that sick. You weren't that sick if you decided you had time to put on your eyelashes. I got to look at two different things. My comments ain't coming up, so I can't see the comments. I'm looking at two different things. Your mom said she fractured her femur first thing in the morning. Told my dad to help her wash up because she ain't want to be not so fresh. But who cares if you're not so fresh? It's all right. Now, on the other end of the not so fresh meter, I went to go see my other friend in the hospital. And if I could just be honest with y'all, it was a real test of friendship. Sometimes you get into moments where your friendship is tested and you don't know what to do. And I'm almost positive we violated some man laws yesterday. I'm almost positive we violated some man laws. He's in the hospital. He knew he was going to be in there for a couple of days. And where I messed up was I said, hey, man, I'm coming over. Do you need me to bring you anything? Now, the reason why I messed up now is because I figured if you went to the emergency room, you didn't take a bag or whatever, you might need me to run by your house. I have a key to his house. So I was like, I can run by the crib and pick something up if you need me to. I was like, you need anything? And this is where it went left. This is where it went left. He clearly asked me, and fellas, I don't know if this is the ultimate test of friendship. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to say no, but I didn't because I knew he was in bad shape. I said, man, you need me to bring you anything? He said, this is going to seem like an odd request. But could you stop somewhere and buy me a pack of 3X draws, boxer briefs, and a pack of 3X t-shirts? So yesterday, for the first time in my life, I bought underwear for another man. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel dirty. I feel like everything about it was wrong. You know? And I don't feel good about it. And I mean, I know he was in need, you know? I know he was in need, but why did he need me? You know, I know there was a comfort level there. I know there was a need-based comfort level. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I felt dirty. I felt dirty buying the draws because they want my size draws. So I felt like I can't go through one of the aisles. I gotta go through self-checkout. I didn't feel like going through self-checkout, but I did because I was like, I don't want anybody else to know that I'm buying somebody else's draws. Because I just felt like if she was ringing me up, she'd be like, oh, 3X draws. And then she'd look at me, she'd be like, you don't wear no 3X draws. Then she'd be like, well, who is this for? And then it's June, so it's Pride Month. So she gonna automatically assume, oh, you buying draws for your lover. You like them big, don't you? And I'm like, no, that's not my thing. I'm not into chunky men. I'm not into men at all. But I don't know if I would be into a chunky man if I was into men. I don't know. Fluffy women are fine. You get you a fluffy woman, you can lay up on her. She all soft and pillowy. I just don't think, no offense to you, Marche, who's muscular beyond the third wall, but I think that you just need, when you lay up on a woman, the great Negro poet Busta Rhymes once said they got to have that feminine fat. You got to be able to lay up on your lady and feel comforted. Christ should be the only solid rock in your life. If you lay on that lady and that lady is all rock hard, you're like, that almost is almost like dating one of your boys. You almost be like, you so strong. You want to be able to lay on your lady and just feel a little comfort. It don't matter the level of comfort. Marche, you over there 0% body fat. I did that. Now I'm gonna have to buy a body pillow to put in between us. That lady gotta have a little bit of that lady. Your lady gotta have a little jiggle. Oh, the lady gotta have a little jiggle. Gotta have a little bounce back. You had to roll up over on. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit. You gotta add a little chunky region. You gotta add a little love handle. You got a little chunk region that you can play with every now and again. Marche, you all over there just super strong. What I'm playing with? Your washboard abs. Now we just in there making music on your stomach. That's all I'm doing all day. I'm rubbing your stomach. Somebody want that. You know. Well, we got to be playing country. This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. I'm playing Marche. Some people want that fit life, though. You get two fit people together. I say change your I to an A. Change that I to an A. Go from fit to fat. That's what you're going to want. I was watching reruns of My 600-Pound Life last night. The girl walked in at 831 pounds with a brand new fiance. Brand new, brand spanking new fiance. And he was about 130. Matter of fact, when Dr. No was like, you know what your ideal weight should be? She was like, what's that? He's like 160. He was like, oh, that's my size. 160 and 800 together? Oh, man, maybe she was 600. The 800 one was a whole different episode. This young lady was 6 and some change. But once you make the statement that food's my best friend, you already know you on your way to 600-pound life. Once you say to yourself, food is my best friend, you go ahead and make the appointment with Dr. No. You go ahead and make that appointment with Dr. No. Patricia said there must be some hope for me. Patricia, you ain't nowhere near no 600. You start eating those can of biscuits every morning for breakfast. That's how you eat. But she had a whole can of biscuits. She had so much food. They brought her food in the bed. It was so much food in the bed. It was like a buffet. I'm like, who's all that food for? My 600-pound life, all of them be married. Yeah. Everybody, all of them got one. And they be having somebody that will take care of them to the other essence. They'll wash the leg, and then that little leg that they leg grows. Everybody on my 600-pound life got that extra leg down there. That leg area that grows, that extra leg area. I'd be like, why can't we just cut that off? Can't they just go in just be like, yeah. You cut those 2 extra legs off, yap. It seemed like that'll be 400 pounds gone. Patricia, some of y'all ladies, y'all, it's the attitude. You gotta have the attitude of my man is on the way or whatever. But them men be doing everything. The men be like, let me put this little chair out so that you can step into the car. They be strapping them in, washing them down in the bed. That bed wash down be the part. That's a lot of love. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't what they call the most handsome man. I try not to be too superficial. But if I got to give you that bed bath, I'm gonna be beyond. If I got to give you that bed bath, I'm gonna be beyond. I can't stay around. You gotta already have been in that relationship and something tragic happened before I let that jump off. I already had to have fallen in love with you, and then you grew to 600. I can't come in on the 6. I can't come in on that 6. If I meet you at 6, no. And I'm just telling you, it ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no. Just to be honest, man, that it can't smell right in there. There was one episode where it was 3 of them. The lightest one was at 5 something. The lightest of the trio, he was 5 and some change. He was the lightweight one. You got 3 people in that house over 500. It gotta smell like Gwaltney in there. It's gotta smell. It can't be fresh. It is no way. Whatever car they rode in on, that thing ain't smell right. Ain't no way you put 3 people over 500 pounds in there and expect that thing to be smelling like a bed of roses. In fact, roses really smell like ooh, yeah. Hey. That's my thought on it. But they be solid in them relationships. Them relationships be on point. You talking about, I don't know, maybe they got really good, maybe they got really good life insurance. Each one of them got good life insurance. And you be like, at 600 pounds, how long do I got to stay here? At 6 to 800 pounds, how long do I got to be in this relationship for that life insurance gonna be mine? That might be just a financial come up. Might just be. I'm finna lay back down, try to get some rest. It's been hard because whenever you start feeling bad, what they tell you to do, put more fluids in your system. So I've been out this jank drinking like a wino. Been drinking just water. Yesterday I bought some orange juice. It felt good to me. I hadn't had no orange juice in a long time. I don't really drink juice like that. So I drank that orange juice and I almost fell off the wagon. My body had been craving it. I bought some orange juice just to get whatever vitamins is in there. I don't want to say the letters because I already have commented about sleeping with that fan. I had to buy another man drawers. Now if I'm talking about I want me some vitamin D, and then I see it just in Pride Month, all this happening in June, that ain't what we want. But because I've been drinking so much, beelines to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom like crazy. It's crazy. Tired of it. And then I'm there all day. Once you go, you got to keep going to the bathroom. Then you got to stand there for 20 minutes peeing. It ain't because they won't come out. I feel sorry for those guys. I feel sorry for the guys that be trying to pee. The pee only come out a little bit at a time. But here I am. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I mean, it's out of there. It's just coming through. So I'm just standing there like, oh my God, we still here. It's life altering. It's life altering is what I'm saying. So we got that. Been doing that all day. But trying to keep the fluids in me, trying to keep myself going well. And I'm still gonna work out. And do that. And I got a show today. Give me a couple of shots of corn liquor. So I'm gonna go from having a cold to having a Alcohol dependency. That's why you can't trust black people for stuff. You go in with one problem, black people give you a whole different one. You got a cold, they're like, just drinking some corn liquor. Now I'm drunk. Some hot corn liquor. That's what y'all talking about. Go drink. See what y'all do? Now I'm over here slapping the kids up because I'm drunk. It's crazy. I'm looking at this bottle of water I got in here from K. Roger. And I want y'all to see something that I think is weird. It's just a bottle of water. Why the water got an expiration date on it? Why the water gonna go bad? They say Best Buy January 14th, 2025. How my water gonna go bad? What makes water go bad? Why the water got an expiration date on it? I'm completely confused by that. I seen a lot of stuff. I don't know why the water got an expiration date. Hot vanilla chamomile tea. I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get me a medicine ball tea. You're not allowed to call it a medicine ball no more legally. But I'm gonna go get me a medicine ball tea. I'm gonna do that. That'll help knock some of it out. I probably got some tea in there. Just don't mess with it. My daughter be drinking all the tea, and she put milk in it. Ew. I don't understand. She just believes it. She be like, I'm gonna get me some milk and put in my tea. I just think it's disgusting. She puts milk right in her tea. She just be like, put a little milk in it. Ew. 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 It's tea. It's not coffee. And we're not British. We're not British. Why is you putting milk in your tea? But that's completely different. Plus, I got a gig tonight, so I got to be ready for the gig. So I'm going to lay down, drink up something, be ready. I got to go gig tonight. They don't care. Don't nobody care. Comedians do not get sick days. Comedians do not get 6 days. At least I can't drink it if it's extra hot. I can't drink it if it's extra hot. I ain't gonna do nothing but burn my mouth. Now I got 3rd-degree burns in my mouth. I'm drinking liquor. It's crazy. It's a private gig, Marche. I can't even reveal the location of the gig. It's for a private group. I got some elderberry in there. I just don't feel like doing elderberry because I just feel like that's for old people. It's got elder in it. I'm like, I'm not drinking no elderberry. Put some Vicks on your feet. You know, somebody said that before. Put Vicks on your feet, wrap it in plastic. It'll pull all the cold out. Y'all country folk come up with some stuff. You go with one problem now. My feet stink, my mouth is burned. I'm going into alcohol withdrawals. I feel like I'd rather just sneeze. I just feel like I'd rather sneeze. Y'all got me doing all kinds of stuff. Putting Vicks on my feet. Now my feet smell bad. I'm drinking liquor, tea. This is exactly why I didn't tell nobody yesterday. Y'all are proving my point. 100%. Because yesterday everybody would have called to tell me all these things. Hold on, guys. Woo! I had to sneeze. I didn't want y'all to have to witness that. Pretty sure my face could talk. Oh, it's coming again. Woo! I tried to. This time I couldn't even control it. Now, here's a weird thing about me as an individual, as a human being. I don't think I know how to sneeze right. Most people sneeze out their nose. I sneeze out my mouth. I sneeze right out my mouth. Thank you for everybody that blessed me. I sneeze out my mouth. When I sneeze, I be so afraid to let the sneeze just come through my nose and come out my mouth. I just sneeze right out of my mouth. Maybe everybody sneezes out their mouth and we think they sneeze out their nose. But I sure enough sneeze out my mouth. News, weather, and sports. Last night, the NBA Finals started. People actually watched that, so it was great. Caitlin Clark was not in the game. It was a great game if you're a Boston Celtic fan. The Celtics came out there, just was beating on Dallas like they stole something. Then Dallas came back a little bit. Then Boston was like, hold on, we ain't finna let y'all win. And they went on and won. So Boston now leads that series 1-0. That's my news, weather, and sports. Let's find a word of the day. I hope the word of the day is sleep. If not, I'll make it the word of the day. The word of the day today is gossip. That's crazy. To gossip is to talk about the personal lives of other people. Gossip is to talk about the personal lives of other people. The two siblings often gossip with each other about their neighbors via text. Gossip. This show is not really a gossip show. It's because I just talk about my own life. Sometimes I do talk about other people. That's crazy. Gossip is the word of the day. Hey, it's Friday, man. A lot of us have worked so hard to get to the weekend. The weekend is here. Find a way to enjoy yourself. It's June. It's Pride Month. They got Harbor Fest. If you're here, whether you believe it's slavery related or not, go out there and look at some ships. Find out how your ancestors got here. So that's happening. Seawall Music Festival. It's summertime, man. People starting to do stuff outside. Get out, enjoy life a little bit, man. This thing is short, man. We only get one chance, and none of us get out of it alive. Go ahead and find the best way to enjoy yourself while you can, man. God willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be back here on Monday with another show. I'm trying to tend to myself. Thank you, everybody, for caring and all of those suggestions that I'm not going to take. I appreciate all of those. Man, listen, make sure you make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. We'll be back again on Monday, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Remember, support the show by just sending the Cash App, Cletus Comedy. I'm out. Till next time. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Yeah.